fuck is this? Why is it showing? Yeah, can you guys go check my socials and see if my other areas went live? Something's happening that's not working. Requires additional permissions to send messages. It's just now it's gotta check YouTube. You guys turn your shit up. Oh, there's definitely a nice stream delay.
Yeah, you're live on YouTube.
What about Kick?
Let me go check.
And if you guys can, it'd be great if you guys could go to all my socials. I'll link, put the link tree in here. Yeah, just go to each one of them.
YouTube, Twitch.
Nice. Okay, that should be all of them then.
TikTok, that I know so far. Yours is what?
All of it Shogo Trades. What the hell? Why did it swipe it twice? Oh, it typed it into both YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, it says you're live on Kick as well.
Okay. Is there a way to like me pop this damn thing out? So, like, I can't see TikTok up over it. Okay, I can pop this up. Oh. Font size. Use Google font. Oh my God, you guys are gonna start doing this shit on purpose now, aren't you? This shit is loud. Wait. Fucking fine. Down volume. There it is. Let's turn that down a little bit. That's gonna just like pop it up in the middle of my fucking screen. Streamlabs. See that? What did I say? It literally dumps right down there. Let's here because it's literally got fucking 10 days inside, and if that's the case, then we're gonna see our super retracement of this last leg, aligning to which, as you can see here, if we hold above this CNQ, you got to turn the screen sideways. If you guys want to see both of my charts, you're gonna have to turn the screen sideways. Horizontal view. The only thing you guys are going to see right now is the gold side right here. And then as I was kind of calling out in here on the higher time frame, we technically are now holding here. We may very well put a gap, so we're bearish, right? And so that's why I was saying I personally do not believe that we are. You guys, I was just trying to get this stupid stream last work. That's fucking 37 points. Oh my God, just missing out on the print-a-thon. But yeah, I know I just started streaming on a bunch of other platforms. So if you are new, please follow me. I just started streaming on a bunch of other places. So if you could, please go check those out if you prefer those streaming platforms. I'm on everywhere right now. So just for some sauce for you guys, what I was telling the 4-hour level. So a good way to see whether or not we're overextending is to see if we've moved 2 times the break of structure. And to do that, you just have to throw the 1 on there like this. So if I were to put this, we rejected at, really it would have got wicked in here at, we're at 50. Trade like the pros by copy trading with Alertify. How about you trade like to get the hell out of my chat and get, bada bing. Taxes before payout? How about if you don't pay your taxes before a payout? I mean, you're going to keep... Michelle, you want me to say that again? Okay, so, for example, if this right here is the legs, right here, this is the break of structure or change of character point in this case, right? So, say for example, we do one of these. Character down again like this, and then we pushed up again like this, okay? And then every time we had a break of structure to the upside, we had a break of structure there. Now we had a break of structure that really, like, you can kind of say it was to here, however it depends. These are very close to each other, so it gets a little shifty, right? So if you then fib it like you're going to do a Fibonacci retracement like this, so that's to the tick, one times that. Manny, it doesn't matter what time frame. Bada boom, 100% up. and then it pulls back. Where do you think it pulled back to? Hey, isn't that weird how it just pulled back to exactly the 50% point? Short gold could easily pull all the way back here. There you go. You're welcome. I hope you guys, yeah. So that's how you can tell. You see that? It's beautiful. Depends how you play it out, right? Because like if you're looking at your as you're pulling this kind of strategy out, like here, if you have no clue or no target or no don't know where to go to, then you can start using these fib levels out as potential targets. Now, if you start seeing something go higher, like say you got the you use the same levels we talk about here, like 1.236, for example, for the next level. Oh, wrong way. -1. -1.236. And then -1.5 would be the next one. 1.5, for example. Okay. Then you can play that out as zones. But then just knowing that we have gone this far without a pullback, where would I enter then now to go short? Wicked, my dude, I don't give you signals. I'm going to teach you how to trade. You can watch me how I trade. And you can watch me where I take my entries and stuff, but I'm not going to specifically tell anyone here where to enter. That's up to you, my friends. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you sit here and watch, you'll just see the print-a-thon. Anyways, so yeah, so that did that. Just pretty much how market structure flows, guys. So we rejected the 2 times the last leg. So where do you think our potential targets are to the downside right now? Down here, like this, okay? Here or below. So we have this much of technical downward space to move and go from, okay? Now, when you do the fib it out this way, this is not going to be accurate anymore right here. See this 50% to here? It's all in like a bad spot now. So don't play it out like that. So this is a different style of fib. I might even just rename this one. This is actually something that I've been working on myself, and I started noticing happening consistently. So you're welcome that I just gave up my sauce that I figured out. And here's mine. We're going to call it the sauce template. Range template. And then we can turn off all this crap during this one, so it's not showing me that much. Don't need the 0.5 or the 1. Boom. So there's my range, the top side range. Now we save it as saucy range template. Beautiful. All right. And we go from there. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. And if you guys are on Twitch, or if you're in, like you're watching the phone horizontally, if you guys want to see both NQ and MGC, you're going to have to turn your phone vertically. So right now, this is our current potential right now. And now we could go check. Let's turn my shit on here. And currently we sat below the 15-minute gap above, and if we do get a closure below here, we will then be disrespecting a very tiny 30 minutes. I don't know if I would count that or not, but if we do hold below here, we are now looking for an attempt to break through down to 4554 on gold, which seems very viable. If we break through VWAP right here, we're going straight down. Definitely going straight down, 100%. 100%. You're going to probably see a strong push straight through this pretty soon here. But if you're new here and you guys have not been a part of my stream before, I trade live and I explain everything as we do things. So I put out a lot of free training. We have a free Discord. Please join the Discord. Please like, please follow, please share. If you're sitting in the For You page right now, you're probably going to see me going live for virtually every session. And then the community Discord, which we just opened up about a week and some change ago, is already sitting out over 200 members deep into this now at this point within about 2.5 weeks. And then you guys will find out quickly that I literally have been giving out thousands and thousands of free sauce of dollars worth in full courses of how to trade professionally and do well. I don't even think I have my shit up that shows my Twitch. My Twitchy. Do you believe in backtesting? Quilly, I would have been a good call, but entering right now is very silly. to be utterly honest with you, right? And I want to say, okay, what's my potential range extension here? I can go from this high to here. Go, okay, well, we have this to go to. And as you guys do notice, you see that right there? Oh, it's so weird how that works out, huh? But anyways, it seems to be working a lot more than I anticipated. And bada bing, bada boom, we just found another way to completely wreck the game. You're welcome, Allfluence trading community. We're going to keep destroying this shit. High to low, but I got to switch it. Problem is, I got to keep jumping between this, and every time I do one, it's going to piss me off. Because I got to do bear swing fib. Boom. Now, there's got to be a better way to do this. Top tick, bottom tick. Hell yeah. What time do I go live? Whenever I would like this short, and I think the short is entering closer to here when I saw a double rejection. Which should not have been the one that's saying. So I gotta fix that, because there's technically the 15 up here is the one that matters, not this one. No. Oh my god, it's you again, Ollie. You made like $13,000 or $14K off my last stream. Oh my god. I just remembered my trading view to trade it real quick, so I can get these accounts up. Yeah, see that? So now that's looking good. We're getting a nice print through the VWAP. Because it hasn't created the next leg down. So this was that first leg right there. And then you could say that this is going to be the breaker structure point. So then I would go from this high, this, down to this low, because this is where the breaker structure point would be. So right now then you have this as a potential range extension that you can make it to. MGC is on the right. If you have the screen in wide angle, you'll see NQ as well. And then we got boom. NQ is rejecting the previous ones in VWAP. So NQ is starting to start giving a little bit of bearish signs. But I'm looking for longs on NQ to wake me in around 25677-ish is where I want to go. But honestly, it's showing me some nice bearish signs that NQ wants to start dumping. And it might just be sweeping liquidity, which could be a potential. So I might just slap an entry in here soon. It's off paper trading, so everyone for funsies. Actually, these are my trading 5. These counts. Wait, is my camera? I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can duel it. Like, I don't think it's showing on my frickin'.
You can like when like how you have the little capture for the price.
Would that'd be awkward every time I move it though? Over there.
Streamlabs when
He's doing exactly what it should be doing. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not forceful enough, in my opinion. Like now you start after that shit, so I would not play that out like that below the 15 minute. But get into this on a retracement, like you could just flip out. You see that the 15 minutes holding right there, and if you guys do see a break of this of the Twitch, let's go with the display right screen, this screen. Let's see. Yep, that's it. There you go. Got it. Oh, it's gonna be tiny too. And right.
Yep, and then just
The intuitive. There we go. TikTok now, right? It looks like we could put.
yeah, I wanna find that big
flush.
move, you know. Yeah.
What's your YouTube? We drop a sub. Hell yeah. My thing is like here. TikTok thought I was like my one where I talked about trading. Right here is like, this is to a reason with like 20. Just by doing that, I just held it. So for the Fibonacci retracement, but it's become a profitable buy. On my screen. Yeah, I mean it's right here. So for a retracement up on the overall time frame, start dirtying this and pushing down. The only area I have where call. But if you look at it from at the top of a previous, good idea to long this shoe. You might want to consider giving up. But just throwing that out there. Look at it, see it. We're at the way until we get a retracement down to either create a lower high or a change of character to the downside. Right? So we should be thinking shorts all the way throughout this, and then start getting questionable when we start getting past this point. Especially once we have a 4-hour level right there holding price up. So think about that. What's the YouTube channel called? YouTube channel is at Shogo Trades. Same thing. It should be. It's linked in my socials and all of my platforms. So if you guys are looking for it, it should be linked in any of my platforms profiles. Now, with that being said, nothing shows. And by the way, guys, if you haven't know, my Discord's free. You can join the Discord if you're not in the Discord, or if you're not following, and you guys are. So yeah, we got like 70 something people in here and only 10 new followers. Hopefully, at least my Discord members are being the G's. We got like 15 people in there, and we're at 218 or something. So the majority of the people here might actually be, people who have already been a part of my channel and all that good stuff already. But if you're on the For You page and you don't know what you're missing out on, you're missing out on someone who's literally teaching you how to trade for absolutely free, and there's no charge on it. So if you guys want to join. If you don't want to join, don't care. I don't need your guys' money. I don't care about your money. I make money off trading, so that's how I feel about it. I would love it if you guys join, but if you're not going to put in your time and you're going to waste my time, I don't feel like dealing with it either. So it's up to you. Hell yeah! Thank you for following it. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely use some assistance, if you will, building up my platforms on the other places, because I did just put those up, so it's kind of new. What's up, Nycochin? So you guys see that? I mean, pretty almost to the T here. If I was actually using the magnet tool and actually snapped it to the bottom of this, like I should have, right there, the lowest point. And then the highest point, you're actually going to see another 50% rejection, because it was technically right here. So almost flawlessly, this said 4581.8 was the potential short right there. And as you can see there, that would have been a literal infinity tick if this is where it goes down. And don't worry, guys, when you see me put a trade in, you'll know. It's going to pop up on my screen. Turn off something real quick. Yeah, so right now we're just chilling in this 1 hour right now. I want to see, do we have 30 forming right now? Let's see. Shit, I think I just moved my fit.
Hey, Shogo, you moved something in front of where your cam was now.
I did?
Yeah. It's not.
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Do I live trade New York City? I actually prefer to live trade New York City. Unfortunately, I'm always exhausted, but it depends. If I get all my trades done during Asia, then I don't normally wake up for New York. But if I don't have my trades done, or I didn't trade Asia, then I'll trade New York Open. And then you guys will see me rinse 150 point, 200 point trades every day. Generally, I normally catch the biggest moves of the day. Or I'll call out both sides, but normally I'll only take one.
Yeah, that NQ long on, what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday morning.
That 300,
insane.
Yeah, 300 plus points that one. But then also, like, we bounced it 140 points, then we bounced it again for another 100, and then the thing came back up, and then it just flew to the upside 300 points. So then technically, if I actually woke up for the Friday, I just literally set like limit orders and let it go just to have funsies with my little special Allfluence tool. And yeah, each of my bounces would have caught well over 100 points on each one, every single bounce. I'm just currently waiting for NQ. I want to see NQ come down, break through this view up, and actually, fuck, it could hold here. This is actually a good retracement spot for NQ, by the way, for it to make a leg up. So I do actually like this area. I would like to see it sweep below into this before pulling up, though. That would give me much higher confluence of an A++ entry here. So I probably will let this pull in back up 2, 5, 6, 7 now. So I'm looking for buys around this area as it sweeps through this. I don't care about all this liquidity entry. 2, 5, 6, 7, 5.
Snap back down.
Bruh. I
What the hell happened?
literally just, the moment I slap the damn limit order, my shit starts making sounds like my internet's going out. The moment I put an order in, the moment I put a fucking order on the screen, it literally just started making sounds like my shit's going out. Oh shit, no wonder you guys get it. It's on, I'm on NQ and go to MGC. No, MNQ. Where is it? MNQ. There. What strats you use? Nadia, you want to know how to catch the bigger moves? I catch the bigger moves. I trade my own style. It's called the Allfluence trader style. I don't know. Every every day that I trade. And when I say every day, I'm talking like 15 plus times, not like your standard influencer who's chilling there with one top tick 0.2 or 0.1, where it actually rejects from. Taking virtually no risk and making a lot that actually says like how do you want to trade, like how to trade. And I give you guys specifically what you should look at, whose channel or which videos you should go through first, and then I'm now typing in my own stuff to add in the stuff that is key. And now we are pulling up on the VWAP here, so this is looking like it could potentially trace up here. So you see this right here, 45842. If in the next 8 minutes we get a closure to make a greater leg, and so different time frames, different legs, right? So from a higher time frame perspective, this is one because it then just swapped from bearish to bullish. But realistically, from a greater time frame, we are still bearish as this goes down here. So this is going to be a better opportunity. I'm trading on, not on XAU. So you can look at it and see how it compares. If it goes up here, it's going to go up there. So think of it like that. And now I'm going to be looking at the retracement from the greater leg, which would be this high to this low. Like I said, we did get a pull up from the greater leg. So this is showing a higher time frame uptrending move, which is a little disappointing. Yeah. So looking at that, we just got a nice rejection. If it goes above this point right here and holds above this, it's looking like we're going to get, we're starting to flip back to bullish at that point, and then it'll actually, but we're going to play what it shows us. Don't not enter with FOMO. Plenty of opportunity to take a trade.
Up and it wicked me out, and I was like, well.
Yeah, let me check NQ real quick and see if we have an opportunity. If this is this generational wealth opportunity. Let me see. Oh no, this is actually early on the greater scale, to be honest, to enter there. These lines are off. So,
currently looking at the 1 hour.
Double test. Oh, right now? Yeah, this
yeah,
is
he was
the 1
asking
hour.
what time frame is this? Yeah, that's the
So,
one.
so it's going to be a very hard zone to pull, and we haven't really retraced much of this leg yet. So this actually pulling lower here might actually sweep the low here before key zone pullback. But my daily gap's right there. That daily gap. If this gets gapped out, if we get this, let me see. I'll show you where my other shit's at. I need to turn off those freaking boxes. Table boxes. Wait, was I turning that on? Oh shit, I was turning that off on the wrong indicator. Yeah. View. Dial. Oh, right there. Yeah. So if, for example, this daily gets dirtied and it starts pushing to the downside and holds below there on the weekly, we could very well. So that's why when we close that, if this does come up and break this drop, if that does happen, of course TikTok is the it's got about 100, while all the other places I got about 3 viewers, because you know, news streaming and such and shit like that, right? But yeah, so that might be a little early on NQ. Well, maybe not necessarily. We're literally in the daily liquidity below the last level of dailiness, which is right here. And if this does give me a nice torta candle to the downside flush into this, it would give me like, it's definitely low, bullish uptrend. And that could vary like a 4-hour level above forming. Fuck is that? So I'm not 100% sure what these are 1 hour. So we have a 1 hour above and a 15 hour. Uh-oh, hold on, let me look at this real quick. Okay, so we did sweep the 4 hour. So because we swept the 4 hour gap on NQ, this is not looking at the daily right now, so like it has to hold here. If it doesn't hold here, we're gonna see some vicious movement to the downside. Especially during New York. So yeah, I mean realistically, sweep up would be great. Screen here, so back on gold. So let's see. As you guys see there, it did hold. It is at the 786 level, and then VWAP right here. So this VWAP currently is now showing us nice rounding movement to the upside potential here. That if this does hold, we could very well see this start pulling up here. But overall, so longs might play here into this zone, which would perfectly align with a 50% retracement to sweep liquidity. Because this is not bad. 4585.7-ish. Actually, no, I'd rather go above. I'd rather go above this liquidity, so. Well, that's the midline already. Oh, shit, why's my thing set to 50? Or bad call. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the party. Ugh. Marty, I know you're a profitable trader already. Did you get a chance to see those videos that I put out for the fibbing? And then we're gonna create a fair value gap straight through here, below the VWAP. Now showing a nice retest. When we do the retest, here's the retest as it breaks back up into it. If it continues to hold, then you'll see more continued pressure to the downside. Oh, you just got here? NQ's bullish. Yeah, I don't know about that, Sue. Overall, we just started showing signs of good weakening to the downside. So yeah, we might see some pull up this leg. So it wouldn't be bad to long this here up to 279 something. I can definitely see it pulling up right now. And it's not bad to try to take a long right here. It's just not A++ for me. Like this would be like a B entry for me. And I'd also be entering late already if I entered right now. So my target for gold, like if I was going to short it, it's going to be based on the. So yeah, if you played this right here, you could have played this right here. See this? Remember, guys? I said here's my line. I said if this breaks above and holds above this, then you might see bullish. But you see how it didn't, and it's now continuing straight to the downside. It didn't even make it to there. So now it's going straight down. It's breaking through a key level called VWAP. And because of that, I am almost certain that you're going to see us blow through this here shortly. And we're going to start making a push down to here. 4554. But it never retraced enough because I was... So, on TikTok, yeah. You guys see that torta candle to the downside? That was proof of holding. So once it pulled back, touched the VWAP, that was your entry to go short again if you missed it. But now it's showing the torta candle to the downside right now, where I'm sure we're going to blow through this right now, and we'll more than likely go to 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. That's where we'll probably see our first bounce. Where's this thing at? How do I always forget where this freaking arrow's at? All right, so you're getting a break and retest. This might be the time you might see it come up to here before then going to here next. And then so on and so forth. You'll probably see a bounce thing. This is going to pull up again, and then you'll see it go down to here next. So it should look something like that as long as we continue this bearish movement as we get closer and closer to the downside, which our one standard movement down past this leg would then take us down to here, which technically is pretty in line. This is very in line to go all the way down to here on the next move. And the clock opening price. But what's my... I'm not 10K. Oh. What's your analysis on ES and NQ come the morning session? Okay, guys, listen. If we close below 25708, right here, this level. If we have a closure below this shit, NQ will die by the end of the day. Okay. If from this perspective, we've already closed below the 4 hour. So we've obviously created a very strong support or resistance to the upside here. Chances are As you can see, like, see how I have that line right there? There's a reason it's showing a strong rejection from this point. Very strong reasoning. And now what I will tell you is, on the daily, if this works out the way that I believe there's a potential, I could easily see us coming, sweeping this juicy liquidity right here before the move to the upside. But I think anything before taking this is early. And if you enter in earlier, FOMOing into it, even if you see it slightly move up, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it won't move up or it can't move up. I'm just telling you that overall, if I was going to take an A++ move, I would want to see us come back to here before even attempting a move back up yet. To have a lot more confirmation that I could literally just hold this overnight. Like, see this, we're following a solid trend downward right now, if you look at it. If you can't see it, it's because you got to turn your screen sideways. Or watch this. So here we go. We're retesting the VWAP right now. So if this fails right here, then this is going to continue short. If it blows back through it, then it may very well just go bearish or bullish from this point. But something tells me I doubt it's going to blow through it. I don't know. I just don't feel like it has enough pressure right now to blow back through it. So realistically, 50% of the VWAP align. Like if you wanted to take a short right here, honestly, it's a solid potential. Just have your stop just slightly above it. Just have a small entry there. So you're not sitting there taking a large risk. Like you could take what? It's not even a 1 point risk. Yeah, you could risk $10 per micro right now to test this out. And I think it could potentially play. And then at least at that point, you at least got the retracement leg, so you're not just sitting there doing it. But if you really wanted this to play out based on market structure, technically you should have did this with your stop above here at 4 points for this continued push downward. But the thing is about this continued push downward, you would have this potential right now. Like that. This potential or greater move downward. Which, why does that say? Oh, it's not showing me the actual number. Oh, it's 36 points. Yeah, so that's an 8R trade or more. But realistically, it'd be larger than that because we don't need a fucking stop that big. I put my stop like that and get a 50R trade potential. So you have that opportunity right there. If you were to take that with very minimal risk. So that's like one of the trading options here. But I'll tell you that if this does reject and you just see this come over here and clear this low, you're probably going to see a ferocious push to the downside because this is what we call a failed bullish attempt to maintain the uptrend. Let me check how volume is right now. I couldn't tell. Took that shit off. Yeah, we're starting to see some bearish volume pick up here. So let's see if it can actually pull up. And I might even actually test my theory here while we still got a very tight stop loss. Let's see. It's a little premature to test it because, like I said, normally you like to see it blow through it and then reject back down again. I want to see this thing. Oh, this thing actually swept all the way to the bottom of the daily. Strong. So I probably won't take shit until then. What's up, Colton? Let's see if this thing gives me a nice pop up. I might take an entry short on a GC. Tight stop loss, just slightly above. Oh fuck it, I'm actually gonna take it.
Order filled.
Fukit. It's not a large, because if it does play, it's just gonna keep going at this point. And if it doesn't, it'll probably wick up and come down. I'm probably gonna end up getting wicked out like there, and that's gonna come right back down on me. We'll see. Yeah, normally everyone knows I normally like to get wicked in, but I think gold will sweep previous month high and retrace back chart. But I guess that technically that would be correct. You guys can see it. So I'm copy trading 5 accounts. So this is 1 mini's worth on 5 accounts. Price is slowing down a little bit. Definitely slowing down a little bit. Should have my stop above this high, but I would rather just re-enter it because I don't feel like risking that much. I might put it maybe just so it's showing that there's really not much buy pressure here. Or buy pressure is slowing, if you will. Is Yeah, and do you see that we're at 4585? Or are you saying that you think? Can someone ban this stupid? Okay. Ban that guy in chat, please. So you can't say that gold's gonna sweep previous month's high. So going back up to it to retrace to that point, maybe. But I mean, that would be in line, right? Because you see this. This is where I think this. If this pops up here, I can easily see this going to here before coming back down. So this is just my test. Like I said, it's a very small.
Yeah, I'm
Flight
kind
clips.
of looking at.
You can't sweep liquidity in a place that already had its liquidity sweep. There's no liquidity left. It already blew through it to the upside. It's gone well beyond it. It's like 30 points to the upside. So there's no liquidity there anymore. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like you can't sweep the shit. Your logic's not making sense here.
For the 586.
I entered at the 50%. I entered at the 50% of this move, just because it aligned perfectly to the VWAP, and then we have shown a break and retest of the VWAP. So I just retried it. Now I might actually. I think this is just gonna spike up and wick me out. Watch, and then it's gonna go. That's the shitty part. When you get into this mindset, like, okay, I think it will. That's why I normally wait until after, right? So I always tell everybody, if you enter before 50%, you become liquidity. Which I might have opened myself up for that very same thing because, like I said, my entry criteria is normally do it before liquidity or enter only after a 50% retracement minimum, right? So yeah, but normally I wouldn't. But something like it made me feel our lining to a very strong key level, and we're still tapping, and I might just get stopped out. Me out, and I just take an L. Just slapped in another entry.